Hello, this is DrSayus, and today I have a guest on the show. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yo, name's Mark. How you doing?
Today we'll be reviewing Mario Kart Wii. Overall, what did you think of this game?
Oh, it was definitely fun while it lasted, DrSayus, definitely. It's just a shame that a lot of people don't really play it much anymore due to the fact that...
It's on the Wii.
Yeah, well, the fact is that when a newer game comes out, the older one usually gets left behind, especially with these newer consoles. And a problem with that is people would not go online anymore.
And the online is being taken down now.
The only way to do it is to hack yourself into another ROM unit.
That's a debate for another time. We will just be looking at the official release.
Oh goody.
What makes this one different from the other ones is there's 12 racers instead of 8, and therefore there's more weapons, more chaos, more wider tracks, and more rubber banding.
Well, personally, I thought the main difference with this one compared to the others was the motion controls. I mean, you actually do meant to feel as if you're being part of the race. You have the Wii controller. I mean, you can actually drive with the controller. That was the intention. That was the marketing point of this game, to make you feel like you're behind the wheel. I will say that the actual name of the game can be a little bit funny at times, since this was the first Mario Kart game, I believe, to include motorcycles as vehicles, so it's a bit odd calling the game Mario Kart Wii when it could be called Mario Motorbikes and Karts Wii, but I'm sure Nintendo wasn't thinking of a silly, overlong use of a title like that, but that's just me nitpicking.
They've introduced the bikes, which can wheelie to gain speed, but when they drift, they can't gain as much as a boost. Strategy-wise, you have to choose whether a bike or cart is best suited for the tracks.
Again, from a personal point of view, I love the bikes more because I feel a bit more faster with them.
So the game has 24 characters, 25 if you include your Mii, and there is 32 tracks, 16 new and 16 classic. You have your different locations, like your go-kart tracks, you have the Ice World, Moving Meadows, Rainbow Road.
I feel that sometimes it can be a little cheap using classic stages, but you got to remember Nintendo are doing this for their fans, so of course they're going to throw in some fan favourite stages, you know, to please everyone. But other than that, can't complain, you know.
They updated the graphics to match the Wii. Obviously they're fuel of people's nostalgia. You know, that's what makes the money. Nintendo's all about nostalgia. The single player runs at a solid 60 frames per second, so it's quite fluid. If you get 2 or more players, it's 30 frames per second.
Well, I'll admit I'm not really much of a tech guy, so I'll just agree with you on that.
There are 2 new items introduced.
Let's see. Powerblock is, well, it's pretty much a nice little throwback to the original Mario Brothers arcade. Giant Mushroom, I will have to agree, it is fun, but it's obviously just, you know, to market campaign on the new Super Mario Brothers games on the DS, which are great games, by the way. Thunderclouds, it can be used goodly or it can be used badly.
I loved using the Thundercloud whenever someone's about to drive off a ledge to get to another ledge.
The thing I just hate is, well, sometimes when people would slow down, you know, in order to get behind you, like even if they're ahead of you, sometimes they would probably slow down for you to go ahead of them, and chances to one they might drive to the side of you and bounce you off of the Thundercloud, and that can be a little annoying, but then again, it's again just another technique.
I actually hated getting that item because usually when I got it, everyone else was really far away from me. I always felt the effects afterwards. Let's get to the bad parts of Mario Kart Wii.
Whoa, there are bad parts of a Mario Kart game? I never thought I'd hear that.
For one, it gets way too chaotic. There's 12 racers and everyone's throwing bombs everywhere, like they think they know the business. And the rubber banding in this game is absolutely atrocious, especially on the higher difficulty when you get way ahead. People are throwing blue shells left and right, and of course the cars behind you are speeding up. One thing I really did not like about this game was the fact you have to play every difficulty mode just to get everything, and I don't like that. I just want to play the hardest mode, get all the stuff.
My biggest complaint, there's just no online multiplayer, and that was a big thing for Mario Kart, since it was like the second game to ever do that in the series, first being Mario Kart DS, and that made that game so incredibly popular, and taking away something like that can be annoying. I understand why they had to do it, but it's just a shame, you know, just taking the quality of a great game away.
Definitely. This was also the first game to stop snaking. Means whenever you're drifting, you tap left and right quickly to build up
your boost. Overall, I would give the game 4 to 5 stars. This is the best party game on the Wii. It's very easy for newcomers to pick up and play. Okay, it doesn't appeal to the veterans as much because some of the strategy's been taken out of, but Mario Kart's always been about a bit of luck. Nintendo have tried to appeal to both sides and they've met somewhere in the middle. I thought for the most part they've done that quite well. If Wi-Fi had still been supported, I would have given it a 5 out of 5, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
Well, I'll admit this actually is my personal favourite Mario Kart for reasons, but overall I will have to agree, I'm actually going to give it a 4 out of 5 also, mainly because, and you probably think this is stupid me saying this, but again, the online multiplayer was a fun aspect, and taking that away, just like I said, just kind of ruins the game for me, but that's just my own personal opinion. The Thundercloud is probably one of the more threatening items to appear in this game, with the exception of the more threatening one being the blue mushroom, but the less said about that monstrosity the better.
There's new power-ups introduced in the form of the Mega Mushroom, so you get to grow your car really big and crush all the younger cars under you.